good to see you guys or be here with you guys. I know I haven't been on my lives in a while, so the month of January was a very emotional time for me, especially being here in Minnesota and in the Minneapolis and St. Paul area. So um, I just I was battling a lot, just to say that, for the month of January. So thank you guys so much for always being here, though, and being so amazing. So I really, really wanted to use this deck for you guys this week, especially with it being Black History Month. So I am using the African American Tarot deck with you guys this month, and I'm really, really happy that this is what it looks like for the deck, and it's really, really cool. Like, I love the imagery. Um, and since it being Black History Month and everything, I thought what better than to use my African American tarot deck. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I think it's really amazing. Even every single card is related to some sort of god or mythology, god or character from Africa. And then what's really cool about some of these cards too, you'll see in the imagery here, I hope you guys can see this. It shows even like within American history. So Black history is American history, right? So I love this. So this even brings up people historically throughout American history that were African Americans, which I think is really, really cool. So I know I probably won't be able to get to every single person that's mentioned in each of these cards, but it's really, really awesome deck. So I love it. So thank you guys so much for being here. I know this is late, but I wanted to really, really, really felt called to use this deck. So I was kind of waiting on it, and I figured now was the time to do it. So I love this for you guys, the messages that were coming through. There's a lot going on with you guys right now, and I feel like many of you have had quite a few obstacles as well. And I feel like there's been sort of a test going on with you guys as well. And I feel like, especially with it being Black History Month and everything too, there's a lot of ancestral work that's been coming through a lot for me. For myself and for the reading that came through today. So I love this. So as I always say, this is a collective message. So take what resonates with you and leave the rest for whoever else it's meant for. Okay. So the message for you guys, for your recent past and obstacles you've had to face, you got the Five of Pentacles. It's kind of scary, right? And it's being clarified though by the Seven of Cups. Sorry, I want to make sure I have it on screen. And the Emperor, which I think is super, super powerful. So I love that. So with this Five of Pentacles coming up, you guys know, like, with this card in the Five of Pentacles, this is really showing a period of hardship or lack that some of you guys have been feeling, right? This is that feeling of being left out in the cold or feeling shut out. It could be financially, it could be emotionally or spiritually as well. Pentacles is usually in the material world, but it can also be emotionally and spiritually, right? Because that can still affect us in the physical sense. So this wasn't just a material loss, is what I'm hearing. It was a pain of feeling unsupported and even abandoned by some people in your life, okay? You were surviving rather than living, is what's really coming through for this message with this Five of Pentacles for you guys, okay? And I think what's really great about what's clarifying it though is, like, you have the Seven of Cups with the Emperor. If you want to see these a little bit closer, which is really cool. And so you can see, like, even the historical figures that are in these cards in American history. And having it being clarified with this Seven of Cups and the Emperor though, The Seven of Cups is really revealing some sort of confusion that you guys have been going through during this time, right? And you've had almost too many options. I also just heard too many illusions. Um, or you've been having some mixed signals, and it's made it really hard for you to see things clearly. Some of you were chasing hope in places that just couldn't truly sustain you, or you were believing promises, is what they're saying, that weren't grounded in reality. Okay, and with the Emperor, this is embodying Shango. This is the Orisha of authority, power, and divine justice. The Father is who this is referred to as, and this steps in as the clarifier and protector of your situation right now. Okay, this tells us that this difficult past wasn't a random thing that's happened to you, is what I'm hearing. This wasn't random at all. You were being taught how to reclaim your power, okay? Because you were giving it away to too many things and too many people and situations. And with this Emperor here clarifying this Five of Pentacles, that you're feeling this sense of being depleted, and with this being clarified with the Emperor, though, you are reclaiming your power. You are standing in self-respect and building structure where chaos once lived for you. Okay, and Shango, he brings the lesson of leadership. Okay, so many of you have been called into some sort of leadership position, but you were kind of weary about it, or you had people tell you that you weren't going to be a good leader or something like that. Okay, no one else was coming to save you, though, in whatever this situation was that you were struggling with. And you were being shaped by your ancestors, your guides, your angels, whoever it is that you pray to. You are being shaped to rule your own life, is what they said. You are being called to be that main character in your own story. Okay, so that's what makes this whole situation so beautiful. Honestly, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And with your present, you guys got the Knight of Swords. Okay, why did I say Knight of Swords? It's the Eight of Swords. I'm so sorry. So you got the Eight of Swords clarified by the Four of Swords. So this is saying there's a lot going on with your mental energy right now in your current situation with this Eight of Swords, right? Like, and a lot of times with this Eight of Swords, this is all about being all up in your head. And it's like there's something that you want to move forward on, but you're trying to find some sort of way to get out of this situation, okay? And it's all in your head, though. Eight of Swords is always all in your head. So you have a lot of racing thoughts right now. You have this feeling of pressing decisions, is what I just heard. And there's a strong, strong desire to handle it. And you want to be able to handle it, but you're also kind of getting in your head too much about it and overthinking the situation. And with it being clarified by the Four of Swords, the Four of Swords, this is, it tempers this energy of the Eight of Swords, right? Like, it's basically like, I always say, it's that wounded warrior after battle, right? This is an energy with an important message, though, of really pausing right now. Rest is not avoidance, is what I just heard. Rest is not avoidance. It's a strategy, right? You have to pick your battles. So your mind needs space right now to recover and recalibrate, is what they're saying. And this is a moment where silence, stillness, and reflection will serve you far more than your reaction, okay? So they want you to take some time of rest from all of this worry and these concerns that you're having right now, okay? You need to fight every battle with strategy, and you don't have to fight every battle is what they're saying, immediately, right? Because swords are usually fast energies, moving forward, and so they're saying you don't have to always feel like you have to make a decision so quickly, before strategizing or getting your next steps, right? So you're stuck in this situation where you're overthinking it, and they want you to just take a step back is what I'm hearing. Okay. With your near future, guys, you guys got the Nine of Swords. um Sorry, I have the car switched up. Yeah, I was like, wait. I was like, you guys got the Nine of Swords again this week. Because I believe you guys had the Nine of Swords last week as well, right? So this is coming up again as your near future card or something to look out for, okay? So with this Nine of Swords, it brings worries to the surface, okay? And it's being clarified too by this Hanged Man. So what's going on here is there's worries that you've had. It's escalating from the Eight of Swords to the Nine of Swords, okay? And we don't want that, right? This is anxiety. This is sleepless nights. This is old fears that may resurface for you. Not because danger is present, though, but because your subconscious is processing what you've been surviving, okay? So you're kind of in this fight or flight mode, and you're trying to it just feels like you're trying so hard to just survive right now. And you need to take that step back, okay? It's not physical danger, though. It's more all in your mental capacity. It's all what's going on in your head right now. And with it being clarified by the Hanged Man, or in this deck they call him the Observer. I believe it's Anansi. This is known as the Observer, and this god, he's a divine trickster, okay? And he's a keeper of wisdom, though, through different perspectives. And he teaches that wisdom comes from seeing things differently. So this card is really asking you to stop struggling against fear that you've been having. And instead, they want you to observe the fear. They want you to really understand the fear, recognize it, see it. And what lesson is it that you're trying to learn, and what your ancestors and angels and guides are trying to teach you. Like, if you see in this card, like, it's all a bunch of eyes, right? So they want you to observe, where the Hanged Man is usually upside down, right? And he's just observing and thinking. But with this deck, it's like they really want you to observe everything that's going on around you and every situation, okay? And they're saying once you do this, once you have this shift in perspective, that overwhelming feeling is going to begin to loosen its grip on your life, okay? And I think that's really, really beautiful, because someone has been struggling with this Nine of Swords energy for the last few weeks. This has come up, I think, like 3 weeks in a row now, right? So there's a lot of lessons you're being taught right now, and they want you to recognize it. They want you to change your perspective, see something from a different point of view, okay? And your bottom of the deck, loves, you got the Four of Cups clarified by Justice, and Justice keeps coming up a lot too. And I love it because the moon is actually in Libra right now too, which is all about justice. And if you saw like my daily lunar messages, I talk about it as well. So there's a lot going on here as your underlining message, okay? So with this Four of Cups energy, though, this shows that you guys are having some sort of emotional withdrawal, okay? You're having dissatisfaction. You're feeling like you're being disconnected from what's being offered to you, okay? It's almost like you're not understanding, you're not willing to see something that's being offered to you right now, and that's what's leaving you in this situation. And they're trying to say, like, hey, look what we're trying to show you, look what we're trying to teach you, but you have to choose it, right? we all have free will choice. And so with this, they're saying there is something that the universe and your ancestors and your guides are trying to offer you, but you may feel like it's boring, or you're just bored of this whole situation. You're feeling maybe unfulfilled or unsure, and you're unsure of what's in front of you, is what they're saying, and what's truly meant for you. So I feel like there's something in your life or someone that you're not giving a chance to right now. And they're saying, like, hey, this is what you've been asking for, but why aren't you taking it? Okay, that's what I heard. That's pretty sassy. So they're saying, we're offering to you exactly what it is that you want. Why aren't you taking it? That is the message, your underlying message right now. And with it being clarified by the Justice card, this is Moat, the Egyptian goddess of truth, okay? And this is all about balance and cosmic order, and it brings this deeper message that clarity is coming for you, okay? But you have to be willing to see it, and you have to be open to see it. What feels stagnant for you is being weighed right now. What are they trying to say? There's something that you know that is the right path for you, but for some reason you're not choosing it. And it's throwing you off balance. And they're saying they're trying to help you. They're trying to balance the scales in your favor. And they're saying what no longer aligns will be released if you are ready and willing to let it go. So Moat reminds you that truth always restores balance. Okay, so take that time of rest, find that truth within yourself, find that balance. And even if it requires honesty with yourself, okay, because that's the only way you're going to get out of this situation that's going on right now. Like, I don't know what it is that you've been struggling with or been so up in your head about, but and it could be finances for sure, or some financial situation, or a living situation. I just heard as well. So there is a situation though that you're all up in your head about, and I feel like you're so sorry, guys. I forgot to turn off my alarm. But yeah, so it seems like you're being given a solution, but you're not liking it, is what I'm hearing. And so you're not choosing it because you're like, no, like it's almost feeling like there needs to be a sense of humility, is what I'm really feeling for you guys right now. I'm not trying to like harp on you or anything like that. It's more of like, I've been there before too, where like it feels like there's something that's coming in for you, and you almost feel like you're above it, or like this is like not an option that you were looking for or wanted, and it is a solution, but it's not the solution that you want. And so because of it though, you're getting all up in your head about it, and you can't seem to move forward, and you're feeling stuck. Okay, this could be even a job situation, a financial situation with a job is what I'm really hearing also. Some of you maybe quit a job or left a job, and you want to get a new job, but the offers that are coming through are not exactly what you wanted, and so now you're feeling stuck or lost. Okay, that's what I'm really feeling. And but your guides and your angels are saying there is a solution, even if it's just a temporary one. They're saying there is a solution that they're trying to bring for you to help bring in some either financial stability or emotional stress release. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull an angel card for you guys real quick. So let's see. What is the message, angels, for our collective today? What is the message from the angels today? Or for this week? Ooh. Too many cards. If it comes out again, whoa. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They are jumping out. Okay, one card, please. One card, please. Angels, what is the message for our collective today? Okay. So the card that came out, guys, this is kind of what I was talking about. We got the card of vanity is the message for the collective for this week. Okay, so vanity, that's kind of like what I was saying. Like, it almost feels like you're being given an option, but you're almost feeling like you're too good for it. Okay, and with this message with vanity, it's saying free yourself from the need for validation. You are infinitely more than the limiting story of your ego. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So yeah, so that's like the message that I was hearing for you guys. I'm not trying to say any of you guys are vain or anything like that. It's just saying that your ancestors are saying to you there is something that they're trying to bring into you into this situation, but for some reason you're not choosing it. Okay, so what I'm hearing from you guys as a final message is that you were being tested so that you could reclaim your power. Okay, that's why this is showing up here as your past energies, and you are being asked to rest so that your mind can heal from all this stress and worry that you've been feeling right now. Okay, and you are being taught also to see things from a different perspective and to see things differently. And the truth is going to be restoring this balance into your life again. So I think this is all so beautiful and so like it feels so secular, right? Like it feels like you are moving forward. It may not be in the as quickly or look like the way that you wanted, but it is moving forward. But you also have to reclaim that power. You have to let go of those fears and worries. You have to be willing to change your perspective and allow for realignment to happen in your life right now. Okay, so what once felt like a lack was just preparation, is what they're saying. And what feels like stillness right now and this sense of not being able to move forward is also wisdom to be able to take that time of rest. Okay, and for the near future, what feels uncertain, like I said, is being realigned for you guys. So, your final message from your angels and guides and spirit guides, they're just saying they want you to stand steady, okay? The scales are tipping in your favor with this justice card at the bottom of the deck. And so they want you to hold on to that truth, okay? But in the meantime, once again, with this vanity card coming through with the messages that I was getting, they want you to really look in the mirror and be honest, okay? And look at things that are right in front of you that may be the solution that you're looking for, but you've been overlooking it, okay? So I love you guys. I hope this message resonates with you. Definitely let me know in the comments. And once again, leave your zodiac signs in the comment section as well. And let's go ahead and close out our day by reciting our closing mantra, which is, I am grounded, I am worthy, and I am open to abundance. I love you guys, and I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your week. And I will see you guys again soon. Take care.